Alright, so our new dash cover came in, and we went and got the defroster trim pieces out of the current dash in my blue car. So we can start working on modifying the dashboard, the vinyl one from the 84, to work with the leather trim pieces. So we got a trim on the back side of the dash, the foam just clear there, so that the little latches here will be out of the way. And then, if we flip it over, we got to cut these out to be, a big square hole around it. And that'll let the leather tuck down under there, and that'll let it tuck down under there and fit nicely. And see, these got the little lip there that'll go over it. So we'll get to work on that. So we need about a ½ inch around here, it said, but we'll go a little less first, just because I can't quite see exactly where the edge of the metal is. But on the back side, we'll just do a little bit at a time, because we can always cut more off. Yeah, well, we know that bit's metal. Yeah, I think we made it to metal there. So now we just gotta get that foam off. Just try scraping it. Ah, there we go, that'll work. And there we can see the edge of the metal. So like I said, it is a little bit further back than the edge of the vinyl. Yeah, so I guess we just gotta keep doing this the whole way around now. Alright, so I think we got enough cut out back here. We'll grab the vent in a second to offer up and make sure it looks good, but this is why, we cut a little bit to start with. See I guess the vents that are molded into the top of the vinyl are not centered in the metal holes on the dash. So on this side it was a little bit further away, and this side's closer, and which means I actually need to trim a little more along here so it is even. But that looks like that should be pretty close. I'll grab the driver's side. Oh, that's the passenger side of the dashboard. I'll grab that. And it's pretty close. Looks like I could actually maybe use yeah, down here it needs a little more, but that's actually pretty close. Alright, well, now that we have the underside cut out and the vents fit nice in there with enough room for the latches to engage, now we get to move on to the spooky part, which is cutting the top. And this is the one that, if I screw up, will be apparent. I already chipped it up a little bit cutting it, but that's fine because that's below the surface of the metal. So I guess I got to do the same thing again, is cut it, at least find the surface of the metal, and then cut evenly around the edge of the metal. And just to make this abundantly clear, I really don't do upholstery, and I really don't know what I'm doing, so don't be surprised if you wind up yelling at me. Find the edge of the metal. So yeah, we're just kind of going along here, trying to get it even with the metal first, and then we can go around and cut back the 1/4 inch or whatever we need to give the vent clearance. Alright, so we got one side cut, and the vent does look like it's going to fit in there. I get it in there and against the latch, it just covers everything we cut, which is good. I think it might have been able to be a little tighter, to be 100% honest, but it's there. Haven't completely pushed it in because these things are kind of hard to unlatch, and I really don't want to break it because it's probably old and brittle. And these things are horrifically expensive when you can find them. So I think we'll call that good for now and move on to the other side. Alright, so we got everything cut here. And we'll just make sure these look like they're kind of fit. I'm not going to latch them in the whole way because I'm worried about them breaking trying to come out. Because they are 33 years old and have been in the sun. But it sits all the way down, it covers up the hole we made. If we look at the back side without knocking them out, let's see here. If we look at the back side, it looks like there's, the latches are engaging all the way, so it's not hidden. Up here it's not getting caught. And it looks like we got plenty of room for the other set of latches on the forward, or I guess on the rearward facing side to come down. So as long as the gap is good for the material, I think we'll be good here. So now I got to start figuring out what to do with that. Alright, and we're just cleaning up the surface of the dash now with some rubbing alcohol because I don't have lacquer thinner. This will get all the rest of the dust that we had on here off, hopefully. Okay, so this probably isn't the most ideal surface to work on at the moment, but the dashboard won't fit on my workbench. So, just got the foam laid out, and now we'll set the dash on top. I know we gotta get it real close at the top. We want it right along the edge there. Alright, so it looks like we got to get the dash on the foam and cut along the edge where the windshield meets up with the dash, which is this edge. So, we got it right along the edge there. And I guess we'll go ahead and trim along here and then make a couple marks so we can get it lined back up. Marker, a couple marks. Okay, now we're ready to start gluing the foam to the dash. This is the side that'll go against the dashboard, and we'll do, I guess, one half of it at a time. So we'll spray this half of the dash and this half of the foam, and like I said, we'll have to trim that once it's on, but we can do that. I guess the smart thing. I think we're kind of tacky now, so we'll this way so I can see the marks I made. Let's stick you up. I'm sure I'm doing so many things wrong here. I strongly suspect I'm going to be retrimming some of this that I screwed up. I suspect some of this might be meant to get cut off down here. That's one we can have it cut off. So our instructions show that the foam, stops sort of on that edge of the contour on the dash, which is right here. So I guess we'll go ahead and carefully trim that along there and get that off. And we're going to be sanding the edge of the foam smooth with the dash here in a little bit. So if it's not, I'm going a little bit under it, if anything, to err on the side of caution. We can sand more off that for the moment. And those are just rough cuts. We'll finish it up better in a moment. Let's go ahead and get the pieces on this side and get it ready to go. I just want to point out again, think of this as entertainment watching an idiot do this rather than how to do this right. Once again, I really don't know what I'm doing here. So this is what we're going for with the foam. Just get it down to there, sort of around the top part of the dash. We'll have to cut it out around the defroster fence, but that's what we're aiming for. Okay, we're good and tacky now, so we'll go ahead and take two hands to do this and screw up. Make sure we stay on the bottom. I should stand this back up so I can avoid making it. It is meant to go all the way down there, so I need to go in there. More glue there. there. I hear a storm brewing. We might be getting about done here if it's storming, because we'll have to go put the car back inside. I think we might need to spray a little more glue on that section there. But we got the foam all on. Dashboard looks awful funky now. Well, we got run inside because the car needed to come back in because it started raining. Yeah, thunder. And it's had seal leaks a bit still, but got the foam, rough cut most of the way, and using the official method, in my mind, of using Coke cans to keep the foam attached there. And I guess we'll have to revisit this another day, or at least later.